month of Elul is an acronym for Ani V'Dodi Li. I am my beloved and my beloved is mine. Dodi li, v'ani lo haroeh b'shoshanim. Dodi li, v'ani lo haroeh b'shoshanim. Mizot olam min hamidbar, mizot olam mikuteret bor, maru lo bana, maru lo bana. Dodi li, v'ani lo haroeh b'shoshanim. Dodi li, v'ani lo haroeh b'shoshanim.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
It's the last Shabbat of 5784. It's lovely that you're all here. The sages tell us that we should make this Shabbat more holy than the rest of the Shabbats to remind us to celebrate the previous Shabbats. So they all add up to this one, so we can make this one as wonderful as possible. So I encourage you to find a way tonight or tomorrow to make it especially different from any other Shabbat from the rest of your week, and to help us welcome in 5785 next week. We're going to be on page 5. Praying the Sunset Prayer. I'll let you in on a secret about how one should pray the Sunset Prayer. It's a juicy bit of praying, like strolling on grass. Nobody's chasing you, nobody hurries you. You walk towards your Creator with gifts in pure, empty hands. The words are golden, their meaning is transparent. It's as though you're saying them for the first time. If you don't catch on that you should feel a little elevated, you're not praying the Sunset Prayer. The tune is sheer simplicity. You're just lending a helping hand to the sinking day. It's a heavy responsibility. You take a created day and you slip it into the archive of life, where all our lived out days are lying together. The day is departing with a quiet kiss. It lies open at your feet while you stand saying the blessings. You can't create anything yourself, but you can lead the day to its end and see clearly the smile of its going down. See how whole it all is, not diminished for a second. How you age with the days that keep dawning, how you bring your lived out day as a gift to eternity. Turn to page 8 for our parts of Psalm 27, second paragraph.
Achat sha'alti be'ez Adonai. Achat sha'alti Adonai.
page 11. In the beginning, emptiness and chaos, a great darkness over the deep. The Spirit of God moved over the waters. Explosion of light, the long chain of emerging life. Behold, it was very good. These candles evoke the very first light. Out of the darkness came reason, purpose, consciousness of beauty, the power to discern and do what is right. Let us hold the light in our hearts. Let us bring it with us into the darkest corners of creation. Where there is pain and fear, let us offer the light of love. We'll have Paul Gross come and light candles for us. Thank you. God, we stand at the cusp of a new year, looking forward, looking backward, so much accomplished, so much neglected, gains and losses, joys and sorrows, victories and defeats, a life, my life. You, God of old, you are a steadfast witness, source and shelter. I bend my heart to you, recalling all of your gifts. God, for consolation in my grief, for sunlight and midnight, for hope in my celebrations, for warmth and for shelter, for current and tide, for family and for friends, for the flow of beauty and grace, I bend my life back to you as a new year descends, in love and in service, my offering to your holy name. Continue on page 22, Lecha Dodi.
Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, B'nei Shabbat, Lekabela. Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, B'nei Shabbat, Lekabela. Shamor v'zachor v'dibur echad, Yishmianu el hamichad, Adonai echad u'shmo echad, L'shemo tiferet v'litzila. Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, B'nei Shabbat, Lekabela. Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, B'nei Shabbat, Lekabela. Likrat Shabbat, Lechu v'nechad, Ki hi mekor habracha, Merosh miketeb nesucha, Sof ma'aseh v'machshava techila. Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, B'nei Shabbat, Lekabela. Lecha
page 25. Magnified be your name here and now. In the life we are living, may we expand your presence in this world. Extend the light of your goodness. Make visible and tangible your love. Summoned to a purpose beyond ourselves, we bend our knees and bow.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, ועלמא דברה חירותי, וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל. בעגלה, בעגלה, ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעלם עולמי עלמיה. יתברך, יתברך, וישתבח, ויתפאר, ויתרומם, ויתנשא, ויתהדר, ויתעלה, ויתעלה, שמי דקודשה בריחו. לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירן בעלמא, ואמרו אמן.
There is no human being who does not carry a treasure in the soul, a moment of insight, a memory of love, a dream of excellence, a call to worship. Please rise for our call to worship, page 26.
Yai la 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 la. אשר בדברו מעריב ערבים, בחוכמה פותח שערים, ובלי תבונה משנה עתים, ומחליף את הזמנים, ומסדר את הכוכבים, במשמרותיהם ברקיע כרצונו, בורא יום ולילה, גולל אור מפני חושך, וחושך מפני אור, ומעביר יום ומביא לילה, ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה. אדוני צבאות שמו, אל חי וקיים, תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני, המעריב ערבים.
Page 31.
Open up our eyes, teach us how to live, fill our hearts with joy and all the love you have to give. Gather us in peace as you lead us to your name, and we will know that you are one.
Hafta starts on page 34 and goes to page 36.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתמתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
Page 41. When Israel went forth from Egypt, we went forth. Behind us now the speech of strangers, ahead the freedom to speak our own words and discover the holy. Witnessing this, the great sea fled, the river changed its course, the mountains danced like rams, the hills like sheep. Sea, river, and mountains, what has become of you? Why flee, change course? Why dance like rams and sheep? Stand in awe, all the earth. The God of Jacob turns rock to water, stone to a gushing stream. Life changes course in an instant. Sing from the heart, awaken to life's wonders.
מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש, נורא תהילות אוסף אלה, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, לעולם ועד.
Page 44. We join together at the bottom. We lie down in darkness. This day, with its burdens, passes away. Raise us up to the light of a new day. Change us with the season. Give us rest and renewal. Make us eager for the dawn. Continue on page 49.
Vish-
46. Sorry,
Yep,
page
46 is our prayer for Shabbat. That is the correct page number.
It's wrong.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם, ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם, ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם, ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים Shabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
Continue on page 48 with the Amidah. Please rise.
Adonai Sfatai Tifta. Adonai Sfatai Tifta. Ufi Yagi Tehilatecha. Ufi Yagi Tehilatecha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avotenu ve'Imotenu Elohei Abraham Elohei Yitzchak ve'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel ve'Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor ve'Hanora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim Vekonei Hakol Vezocher Chasdei Avot Ve'imahot Umevid Ula Livnei B'neihem Lema'an Shemo Be'ahava Melech Ozer U'Moshiach U'Magen Baruch atah Adonai Magen Avraham Ve'ezrat Sarah Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai Mechayeh HaKol Atah Rav Le'Hoshia Morid Hatal Mechalkel Chaim Bechesed Mechayeh HaKol Berachamim Rabim Somech Noflim Verofei Cholim Umatir Asurim Umekayem Emunato Lishenei Afar Michamocha Baal Geburot Umido Melech Melech Meinit Umechayeh Umatzmiach Yeshua B'nei Atah L'Hachayot HaKol Baruch atah Adonai Mechayeh HaKol Atah Kadosh V'Shimcha Kadosh Ukroshim B'chol Yom Yehallelucha Selah Baruch atah Adonai HaMelech HaKadosh.
Please be seated. Page 57. Snow. On Sabbath eve, down to the world floated a kerchief of snow, so very beautiful, and I grasped one end, and God grasped the other, and both of us danced, with a shuddering of closeness and distance, with the dizziness of a joy and of our sudden love. Hopefully snow is far away for us at this point, but you never know. Page 61. To shape the world anew, the sea pushes back off the shore, yielding to gravity with a sigh. Not a leaving, but a letting go, a retreat into its own deep fullness. The sun relinquishes its hold on the sky, only to rise once more at daybreak, as the tide rolls back in, a different kind of letting go, an unspooling across the expanse. And we creatures of earth are granted a fresh start, a chance to gather the debris and shape the world anew. Wholeness is a kind of holiness, the stasis of perfection, but brokenness demands recreation, a churning cycle of endings and beginnings, the act of pulling hope and brightness from the wreckage, taking the jagged shards and making of them, if not wholeness, a new sort of sacred splendor. Continue on page 69. these gifts, for the gifts that I received today, air in my lungs, pulse in my veins, my restless mind, alive and curious, awakening suddenly to beauty, for love and the memory of love, forgiveness when I didn't deserve it, another chance at life. Let my soul give thanks to you. Let me not forget your kindness. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ulecha na'eh lehodot. We take time for silent prayer and for internal reflection.
Olam chesed yibaneh. I will build this world. It's on page 90. And Rabbi Menachem Creditor asks, what if we built this world with love? Olam chesed yibaneh. Yadadai, dai, dai, yadadai, dai. Olam chesed yibaneh. Yadadai, dai, dai, yadadai, dai. On page 90 in your prayer books. 90. No?
No, that's not the right page. 92.
92.
Right? That's
Wrong
the
way.
other 92.
The other way. Olam chesed yibaneh. Yadadai, dai, dai, yadadai, dai. Olam chesed yibaneh. Yadadai, dai, dai, yadadai, dai. Olam chesed yibaneh. Yadadai, dai,
extend that love to those in Israel. On page 91, we offer a prayer for them. Looking towards Zion, pray for peace in the earthly Jerusalem to match the tranquility of the heavenly Jerusalem. Jerusalem, may those who love you even more. Let songs of great peace rise from your ramparts and towers, from your walls and citadels. Jerusalem, your sisters and brothers pray for you at home, and on the way, when they lie down and when they rise. Let peace saturate your stones. Let peace bind up your wounds, a healing of body and a healing of soul. For your sake, Jerusalem, for God's and for ours, we say together, peace be within your reach, and goodness within your gates. Jerusalem, may you be a city knit together. We think of those in our own community who are in need of healing, who are in need of an extra lift today. Today we're thinking of Steve Bloom, Linda Bloom, Joe Crane, Roger Ford, Tracy Ford, Don Freed, Bill Goldenberg, Carol Abinovitz, Marcia Silverman, Sherry Topper, Donna Weingarten, Mark Wilner, Gloria Zytok, Dan Zimmerman, Judy Zimmerman, Gary Lincoln, Michael Gordon, and Shelley Taub. If you have any names to add or correct, I encourage you to do so. The Misha Bera is on page 77. All find healing. My grandpa, Poppy, he taught me how to be Jewish. He wasn't very Jewish himself. He liked to have the Shabbat candles and then a bowl of shrimp next to it. So it was a bit backwards. But he taught me about patience. And he had polio, and he would walk very slowly at his younger age, and he would sit in the room and read the newspaper. He never really said anything, but he was very patient, very quiet, very dedicated man. And he taught me that Judaism is about those things, about being patient, about being perhaps a quieter, more introspective person, and about being dedicated to your world and to your community. And he didn't really go to services. Instead, he gave a lot of money to the synagogue, which is a great way to support us. But so he chose different ways to be Jewish and taught me that there are different ways of doing it. This week in our Torah portion is Moses' last day on earth. and he tells the Jewish people to remember the Torah, to remember what it is to be Jewish, and what it is to carry the Torah with you, to keep all of the mitzvot, and he tells the Jewish people to choose life, to live the commandments as much as you can, and not to die by them. And we remember all that he taught us, as I remember everything my grandfather taught me. In my grandfather's Shiva, that was when I moved to Pittsburgh, just around that time. And the community of Pittsburgh welcomed us in with this Shiva. It was one of my first Jewish experiences, because remember, my parents weren't really that Jewish either. And so all of these things that I saw of people coming together, of welcoming us, of providing meals, and helping us remember my grandfather, that made me want to be Jewish for him. And I'm trying to carry out his patience and quiet demeanor and dedication for all of you. So tonight is his yard site, and I'm here to remember him. And I hope we can do it together, just as we remember our Torah and all that Moses has taught us. Shabbat Shalom. The Aleinu is on page 78. We rise together. Seated. Page 85. Crossing the bar. Sunset and evening star, and one clear call for me. And may there be no moaning of the bar when I put out to sea. But such a tide as moving seems asleep, too full for sound and foam, when that which drew out from out the boundless deep turns again home. Twilight and evening bell, and after that the dark, and may there be no sadness of farewell when I embark, for thou from out are born of time and place. The flood may bear me far, I hope to see my pilot face to face when I have crossed the bar. We think of those who have passed away in recent days and weeks. Today we're remembering Joseph Brown, Alan Needleman, and Bernice Jacobson. And we think of those who have passed away in this season in years past. Today we're remembering Jean Bale, Belle Basson, Max S. Beam, Nathan Crone, Louise Evanson, Linda Sadie Frank, Neil Garrett, Max Gittleman, Jay Goodman, Edith Goodman, Rose Granitz, Elaine Kozłowski Hashmini, Morris Rosen, Jack Scappa, Max Schimmer, Richard Schrebman, Harriet Simons, Lawrence Scalar, and Selma Steiner. If you have any names to add or correct, I encourage you to do so. We rise in solidarity from the Mourner's Kaddish, page 86. Yitzkadal v'yitzkadash shemei Rabbah, ve'alma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon u'vyomechon u'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael, v'agala u'mizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam u'lomei almaya, Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei d'kudesha b'richu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, da'amiran be'alma v'yimru amen. Yehei shlama Rabbah min shemaya, v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'yimru amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, v'yimru amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'yimeru amen. Please be seated. We have some announcements from the Gold family. Thank you so much. Or just Jason.
Good evening. Thank you to our ushers, Paul Gross, Jean Farber, Amy helping out a little bit. Our stream team woman, Sarah, good job. Sarah Kravitz over there. Would you like to usher during one of our High Holy Day services? No experience is necessary. Please contact Amy Klein if you would like to. Please give us the names of any children or grandchildren born or adopted since Yom Kippur 5784-2023. Help us continue the custom of honoring TKA's newest family members during Yom Kippur Yizkor service. Email names to Cheryl Spector. Join us tomorrow, September 28th at 7:30 p.m. for our Selichot Havdalah reception. This is the start of the High Holy Day season, and we return to our best selves and get ready for the new year. Come hear the High Holy Day choir, see the Torahs in their white covers, and eat some desserts with us. Honey cakes are provided by the TKA Sisterhood. Join us on Sunday, September 29th at 10:30 a.m. for our next Bagels and Basics, where we will have a speaker from Compassion and Choices, an organization that advocates for end-of-life choices. We will be hosting a part 2 of this discussion on November 13th. Rabbi Schrebman will be there to explain the Jewish perspective on end-of-life. Wednesday, October 2nd at 7:30 p.m. is our Erev Rosh Hashanah service. Join us on Thursday, October 3rd at 10 o'clock a.m. for our Rosh Hashanah morning service and our multi-generational service at 2 p.m., which includes a sweet surprise. All High Holy Day information and service times are available in the packets that were mailed to your home. On Friday, October 4th at 5:30 p.m., we will have our Tashlich Shabbat service where we will cast away our sins at Marshbank Park. Please note this service will not be streamed. Join your TKA family for our delicious break fast meal following our Yom Kippur Neilah service on Saturday, October 12th. The deadline to RSVP is Tuesday, October 8th. No walk-ins will be accepted. Please RSVP. The cost is $36 a person, and everyone is welcome. If you have any questions about any of the above information I spoke about, please RSVP Temple. Shabbat Shalom.
Shalom, can you help us with Motzi?
Yeah.
And with Kiddush? Libby, can you come join us? Thank you. We're going to be on page 12. We're going to do the wine first. Maybe you could drink the wine for them. That's not really for them. Page 12.
Wine is our symbol of joy. Yes, we drink wine. Or grape juice. We raise the cup in thanksgiving. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzav banu v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu zikaron lema'aseh bereshit ki hu yom techila lemikra'e kodesh zecher litziat mitzrayim kivanu v'acharta ve'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim ve'shabbat kodshecha ve'ahava uvratzon inchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh haShabbat. Amen. L'chaim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. B'te'avon.
Thank you. We continue on page 90. To usher in the new year, we want to wake up with our shofar sounds. The shofar sounds, and I am awake, shaken out of the days of sleep. I see the truth. The day of judgment approaches. Soon we will stand before the one who can't be flattered or fooled. Soon we will stand in the courtroom of conscience. Soon we will know the joy of beginning again. Baruch atah Adonai shomea teruah. Tekiah. Shevarim. Teruah. Tekiah. May you be a beacon of hope. May you be returned to the journey of Teshuvah. May you be delivered to the gates, and may your purpose be renewed through love. Shabbat Shalom.
Please join us for some oneg in the lobby.